We're going to continue to be an active acquirer of hotels within our investment strategy. We believe that the fundamentals are still good in many markets in which we are looking at.
We'll be sellers of non-core assets. We've got a couple of those, but we're definitely buyers. We're particularly fond of the Phoenix market, San Diego market, most of California, particularly areas where there have not been increases in supply that are beyond what should be, and generally very favorable.
Well, I think clearly we are buyers of deals. We still see a lot of opportunity in the marketplace on existing scenarios, and think that there, for a lot of our product, will be a better time down the road to be a seller.
We're going to continue to be acquirers of assets over the next 12 months. We still think that the markets are going to have growth, continued growth. We still think there's assets out there that could benefit from what we like to do with repositioning and possibly rebranding. And we're still excited about demand growth in the future. So we still think it's a great time to be a buyer.
So the appetite for deal making in general in the next 12 months is very high. There's a ton of capital available, debt capital. We're seeing a very high number of refinance transactions happening because we're at a very interesting point in the cycle where debt cap rates on properties are historically low, along with interest rates, long-term interest rates historically low. When that happens, you take advantage and take as much equity out as possible in form of debt.
I think the appetite for buying and selling deals in the next 12 months, at least on the West Coast, is going to be frothy. We are seeing new opportunities come to the market, and we are seeing a lot of interest from the buyer pool, whether it be regional, institutional, or international funds trying to make themselves work out here.
Once again, we're typically buyers, not sellers of our hotels, because we're typically long-term holders of assets. So we see the opportunities where people are need to put capital-deprived properties that need a big PIP, and we can acquire it at an attractive basis, reinvest back into the property in good, stable markets, and opportunistic buys where we own the deals at a significant discount to replacement.
I'm a buyer. I'm a buyer and a seller, actually. I'm a buyer because you've got groups that want to buy in specific type of markets. Again, back to my university comment from a second ago, we have a lot of owners that are targeting those markets. Those markets can sustain themselves long-term from battling any fluctuations in the economy. But I'm also a seller for that same reason. As we discussed earlier today, the transaction market is very ripe. Lending is wide open. There's a lot of equity out there. There's not enough deals to buy. For the right opportunities, buyers are stretching to win deals, and if I'm a seller, I want to capitalize on that.